up, everyone? Welcome to P4P TV. This is Michael, and it's been a while, but I'm back. In order to make room for a rematch with Jack Catterall and to put to bed a controversial victory over Catterall earlier in 2022, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor vacated his WBC Super Lightweight title, as well as his IBF and WBA, thus eliminating the need to face mandatory challenges in order to make things right, as he, boxing fans, and Jack Catterall himself see it. The now vacant WBC belt will be contested between Jose Zepeda and Regis Prograis. Originally, the vacant belt was slated to be fought over by the two Jose's in what would have been a rematch between Jose Zepeda and Jose Ramirez, but scheduling conflicts scuttled that, and so Prograis instead entered the scene. For Prograis, it's a chance to become a two-time champ at 140 pounds, and for Zepeda, it's a chance to capture a major title and potentially set up a rematch and chance to avenge his loss to Jose Ramirez, a fight that fans won't mind revisiting. Our attention, however, turns to the highly ranked southpaw-on southpaw action between Prograis versus Zepeda, and it goes down Saturday the 26th of November, California, US of A. Regis Prograis has not been shy about his desire to face Josh Taylor one more time to avenge his one and only defeat in his 28 professional fight career. 27 wins with 23 by way of KO, and as stated, the solitary loss by majority decision to Taylor. To catch Josh Taylor, Prograis will have to move up to welterweight, as Josh's days at 140 pounds are numbered after the second Catterall fight, according to Taylor. And before Prograis can even think about that, he needs to get past Jose Zepeda. In his own words, standing before him is a killer, in parentheses, and it's clear from how Prograis describes the challenge ahead of him that he has a lot of respect for Jose. So he should, because Zepeda is an impressive fighter and boxer who has been unlucky to date to not hold aloft a major recognized title. In fact, this will be his third bite at the cherry in two divisions. Stylistically, Prograis and Zepeda are evenly matched in terms of base styles. Both are boxer punchers with great boxing ability and decent power. After Prograis' only loss occurring in late 2019, things slowed down significantly in terms of fight schedule. Like for everyone else, life was disrupted, and in many obvious ways it continues to be. But my point is, Prograis could only manage a single bout in 2020 and one in 2021 at the height of the Great Reset. Pandemic pay. But now he has some momentum, and this fight against Zepeda will be his second for the year after dominating and thoroughly outclassing Tyrone McKenna early in 2022 and winning the WBC Super Lightweight final eliminator by way of TKO in the 6th round. I know Prograis is hungry to become champ again, but he won't come out charging like Bobby Boucher. He will instead do what he typically does. In his relaxed manner, he'll box and move until he finds his range before picking his moments to let off rapid bursts when he's comfortable, and always working behind a piston-like jab. His footwork really is nice to watch when he has to get out of trouble, but as we all know, he can stand his ground and bang also. Zepeda will have his hands full. When Jose John Zepeda is not punching 40-year-old men in gyms, allegedly, he's busy training for what might be his biggest opportunity at becoming a fully fledged champion at 140 pounds. That doesn't necessarily mean it's his only chance, and even if he loses against Prograis, there are still other titles, vacant titles, up for grabs that Zepeda can be involved in, depending on the rankings and whether or not he's seen favorably by some of the sanctioning bodies. Having said that, his stock will drop somewhat if he does lose to Prograis, particularly if he loses in a convincing fashion. In other words, if he doesn't look good. Further, a loss in this fight will make it 3 on the trot for title shots. Luckily for Zepeda, he's not usually involved in boring fights, or at least you can expect some action when Zepeda is in the ring. In ESPN's Fight of the Year for 2020, I ran out of beads on my abacus, counting the amount of knockdowns in the Zepeda versus Ivan Baranchyk fight. Zepeda would go on to win with a final and showreel knockout of Baranchyk in the 5th round. In his first title shot, Zepeda was unlucky against Terry Turbo Flanagan when he dislocated his shoulder and couldn't continue after the 2nd round. The fight ended too soon to gauge how the fight would have panned out further down the stretch. This is the same Flanagan that was resoundingly beat by Regis Prograis. In Zepeda's second attempt at a major belt, he took it to Jose Ramirez in a back-and-forth battle before running out of steam at the back end of the fight, and in Zepeda's own words, Ramirez simply wanted it more than he did. Zepeda would drop that fight on points. Jose is considered one of the better technical boxers at super lightweight and does possess great movement and footwork, effective use of angles where he's able to throw and land shots that the other fighter can't see coming. He's got great timing and counter-punching too. Both fighters have the power to hurt each other, but for me, Prograis seems more durable, whereas Zepeda seems more vulnerable. Zepeda's record stands at 35 wins, 27 by KO and 2 losses, 1 by KO. His resume has notable wins over Jose Pedraza and the aforementioned Ivan Baranchyk. However, Prograis is a level above these fighters, so how will Zepeda fare? If I'm wrong, I'm happy to trust Brendan Fraser and leave him alone in a room with my plate of custard-filled cannolis. But I think Regis Prograis, despite being the same age as Zepeda, looks that much fresher, sharper, and tighter as an all-round fighter than Zepeda does. Add to this the fact that Prograis possesses a more durable chin, in my opinion. I don't think Zepeda can hurt or outpoint Prograis, whereas on the other hand, I think Prograis can do these things to Zepeda. So I'm going to go with Prograis for the win. Before we hear from the experts, a reminder to please jab that like, share, subscribe and notification bell. Check out our Patreon page to become a Patreon family member where you'll receive some cool perks. Are you looking for some new threads? We've got t-shirts, hoodies and more. So head on over to our Michael Akobi P4P TV stores. They can be found on Redbubble and Spreadshop, so make sure to check them out. I've said for some time that life is a fight outside the ring, and like so many, I too have battled with anxiety, depression, substance abuse, and so many obstacles in life. These were dark times, but I turned it around, and my experiences might help you to do the same if you are or have dealt with similar hardships. It's all documented in my book, How to Get Out of Life Traps, and it's available on Amazon, so just follow the link below. Thank you for watching P4P TV. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates. See you in the next one. Looking for somewhere to store your crypto? I'm not a financial advisor, but it's pretty obvious that cryptocurrency is growing in popularity and utility. And many folks think that they've missed the boat on cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, but they couldn't be further from the truth. And if you're invested or looking to invest, CoinSpot has you covered. This is not a paid sponsor, but CoinSpot is what I use to buy or sell crypto, and it's where I keep my investments safe. Click the link below and check out the up-to-date and user-friendly charts and overall platform that is blockchain certified and trusted by millions of users. Follow the link provided and enter the code to receive $10 worth of Bitcoin just for simply signing up.